believe it? 2 videos in a row for me. 2 days in a row. Welcome new and seasoned friends. My name is Kathy. You're at Spicy Cat Colors. You are getting a Kathy's driving to work video. So I can get the prompts posted for the buddy colors for the month of March 2025. So welcome. If you are a new friend, I do 2 hashtags every month that are group buddy colors. If you aren't familiar with buddy colors, I guess I haven't explained this for a while. It is where you color with a friend. And guess what? If you're watching this, I consider you my friend. So I do a group buddy color, which allows lots of us to color together and share our pages. And yeah, so I do a Disney one and a Camellia Angel Cova page. So how I pick these is through a random picker wheel, because I'm pretty indecisive and it stresses me out to have to make decisions. So let's dive right into Disney. So last month was Robin Hood, which was fun. I had fun. I hope you guys had fun. I saw some fun, okay, I need a new word, but I saw some really cool pages that I haven't seen for a while, and I personally was able to do 2 pages. I think both of mine were from the Grand Classics Tome 2, Volume 2. So that's exciting. And yeah, it was fun. Thanks to everybody that played. Your pictures will be printed out. I don't know if it should say the picture or the page, because you take a picture of the page, so it's not like I have the actual page. Anyway, again, new friends, you probably already tapped out. I don't blame you. Seasoned friends, what I'm talking about is when you share your completed page with me via a picture, I take them and I print them all out and I put them in my coloring scrapbook. So that's the story. Can you tell? FYI, I am not a morning person and I have had 0 caffeine. And yeah, so this is not a good angle for viewing me. It's a real angle. I'm getting a haircut later this week, thank goodness. I was like, do you guys reach the point where it's like, oh my gosh, all of a sudden my hair needs a haircut? And I reached that point and I'm like, please tell me I pre-scheduled, which I did. I'm like, oh yeah, my girl, she's smart. My schedule with when I get a haircut with my stylist, we schedule the next one, because I know exactly how my life goes, and she's very popular, so it's hard to get into her. Anyway, here we go. So this month, if you're a new friend and you're still here, FYI, easily distracted, going down rabbit holes. It's kind of what I do for my job. I just keep jumping down between rabbit holes trying to solve problems, so my brain's good for that. The problem is, do I ever solve the issue? Do I find the answer? And do I remember where I came from so I'm not lost in the woods? But that's a topic for another day. Let's dive in for what you want to see. Let's spin the wheel to see what we have prepared, what the wheel has chosen for us this month for hashtag Spicy Cat Disney. Okay, has anybody else not seen this movie? I may not have seen this movie. I'm being honest. If I did, it was once and it was a long time ago. Home on the Range. So it's a legit Disney movie, and it's obviously got a page or 2 in the Disney coloring books I own, which is why it made it to the wheel. So hopefully that means you also have a page. I know I will be consulting my friend Michaela Renee's super amazing spreadsheet, which I've mentioned it before, and I will make sure to include a link down below. In fact, I'll probably in the description box include where she has identified that these pages can be found. So if you are like me and have multiple books, you aren't digging through like a giant stack of books looking for the needle in the haystack of the one or 2 pages. So anyway, she has more of the Hachette Hero Disney mystery color books than I do. I think she has just about all of them. I have a pretty large collection as well, but she updates a spreadsheet whenever the new books come out, and she gets them with the movies that can be found in those books. So it's really helpful because, you know, some of these books they're more expensive than other books, but you get 100 pages usually. Anyway, if you are a dedicated Disney person, you probably are happy with any of them, but they do have different styles, they have different movies, so not all movies and characters are in every book. So if you know you're a huge fan of a movie and you want to make sure the book you're buying has that, her book is very handy using, not her book, her spreadsheet. And her spreadsheet doesn't give any spoilers of what the actual pages are, so it's just letting you know that there are pages from this movie in the book. However, if you like full spoilers, which I strongly recommend, check out her channel, because she does do flips of all of the books when she receives them, showing you the answer keys. And I suggest that because, especially when you're just starting out with these books, to make sure the style is one you like, because there are different artists and they have different styles. And then also to see the pages. Some are more beginner friendly, some are more intricate, all the things. So just, you know, be an informed. Okay, I have a new vehicle and I have no idea how to turn the windshield wipers on. Hey, I figured it out. Okay, it's the little things. So yeah, I'll link to her channel in the eye in the sky here, and I will also put that down below for Michaela. And I also have down below the website where I purchase my books from. It's Lyrica. It's a French bookstore website, and I have a coupon code you can use at checkout to save some money, but you don't have to. Anyway, you guys all know I'm just all about, I'm gonna hold on to you because we're turning the curve here. And I also, okay, new car, everything's new. This stupid, okay, it's not stupid because it's holding you, but it's like, it doesn't lock. I'm like, why is this not locking? The cell phone thingy. It's like slowly opens and I'm gonna drop you. I'm not, the cell phone. My husband got it for me. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so that was a long talk about Disney. Basically, we're coloring Home on the Range. Now, also, this may be something you do not have in your stash of Disney. So, unless you have the specific books it's in. Of course, we are all inclusive and everybody gets to play in my sandbox. So, the alternate prompt this month is, let's do some farm animals. How about a cow, a chicken, or a pig? If you found a page with all 3 of those on, awesome. If you just find one of those animals, awesome. I do know there are other Disney movies that are more, there's more pages in the Hachette Hero books. So for sure, I know Moana, there's lots of the hey, that's the chicken, right? And also, is it Pua, the pig? So those would work. Otherwise, it doesn't even have to be Disney. Say you don't like Disney, you're like, for whatever reason, it's not your thing. Come find a page with hoof squirrel. Oh my god, seriously, what is up this morning? I'm like gonna have a heart attack before I get to work. There was a squirrel in the road. Thankfully, I think he moved, but he was doing the which way do I go? Okay, sorry. This is hot mess monthly plans video. Okay, buddy color, Spicy Cat Disney. You got it. Home on the Range. Cow, chicken, or pig. Now, let's go on, if we can. This is like going to be, it's like I have a 20-minute drive to work. I thought, perfect time to film this. We shall see with all of the distractions I'm having. So, we also have a winter storm warning for this evening. So, maybe it's the pressure change that's making me a little bit... Where am I? Okay. Spicy Cat Buddies. The other group buddy color is a Camellia book. This year again, I love Camellia Indicova. She is definitely my favorite coloring book artist in general, and I have over 60 of her books, pretty sure. Anyway, so we're coloring in them. So I have them in the wheel. I have another picker wheel for Camellia, and we are going to spin it to see which book from Camellia Indilcova's vast array that is going to be the coloring book for Spicy Cat Buddies. Ocean miniatures! Yay! Okay, I'm pretty sure, could be wrong, I'm wrong a lot. 50 Ocean Miniatures, I believe, was her first miniature book. And I will honestly say, as you just heard me say how many of her books I have, and she's my favorite artist, when the miniature series first came out, I was like, nah, not my thing, I don't need that, I don't want those. Let's just say, as in all things in life, except hopefully your significant other that you want to spend the rest of your life with, our tastes change. And I was gifted 50 Ocean Miniatures by a very wonderful lady, coloring friend, who has since moved on to personal life things that took her away from coloring. Again, you guys don't care about that. Anyway, she's not active coloring right now, but she's still a good friend. She gifted me 50 Ocean Miniatures, and now, as you know, I have all of the miniature books and a lot more of Camellia books to make me over 60 plus, so that's exciting. So 50 Ocean Miniatures. Again, I struggle. So now the book is picked. What page am I going to pick? You guys, is everyone else, or is it because I am a woman of a certain age, in which, FYI, if you are also a woman of a certain age, did you know that one of the signs of menopause, not even menopause, let's just call it getting older, you do have suddenly the joy of anxiety entering your life if you have not had it before. Guess what? I already had it, so now it's like amplified. Stress, anxiety, all the things. So for me, coloring is not supposed to be stressful. So what are we going to do? We're going to do a random number picker. Let's do the random number generator website to find which page we are going to color from 50 Ocean Miniatures. And it is page 25, I believe. Let me just show you the page. And guess what? I hadn't colored that page. So that, you know, there is always that fear now when I'm doing this randomness. I might actually, the random gods may pick something I've already colored, but I'll deal with that when it happens. For now, this adorable page of an underwater, they could be drinking coffee. I'm going to call it a little tea party, because to me it looks like they're all fancy and they're having a tea party. So we're going to call it a tea party. So this is the page that I will be coloring, and if you have this book and have not colored this page, I would love to see your version colored. If you do not have this book or have already colored this page, the alternate prompt this month for Spicy Cat Buddies is going to be tea. Take that however your little creative minds go, because your creative minds blow my mind every single month. So it could be a tea inspired, it could have a teacup, it could have a teapot, it could have people having a tea party. I know this is it's a fairly common theme. I think just about all of Camelia's books have or the miniature books at least, have a page where some characters are sitting around a table and could be drinking tea. So you could do any of those. It could be any book, non-Camellia, that is tea related. It could be something with the letter T, a giant T on it, or however your special brain and heart decides to run with it. So that's your alternate prompt, is tea. Okay, pretty sure I have not explained this, but if you're still here, you're a seasoned friend, so you know it. If you want to participate, you have all month. Let's be honest, you have any time. It's all the time, because I'm always late, currently running late for work. And as far as coloring pages, if it's not posted by the end of the month or shared by the end of the month, you could send it to me a year from now and I would still appreciate it. So, but if you are on Instagram specifically, please share a picture of your completed page with the hashtag appropriate, hashtag SpicyCatDisney or hashtag SpicyCatBuddies. Can't even remember my own hashtags. And that way I can find them. You can tag me, then for sure I find it, because I'll get a notification in my messages. You do not have to. Or if you are on Instagram but you don't post content publicly, you can certainly just send me the image as a direct message to my Instagram account. Or if you are not on Instagram, you can send it to me via email. And I have my email listed down below, and I have seasoned friends who do both of those. So either way, I will get your picture. And then I take all of your beautiful pictures and I print out a copy of the page I colored, and I put them in my coloring scrapbook / journal, which is long overdue to like share with everybody out here on a video. I am truly, March is the month I am dedicating to push myself to start getting videos out here regularly again. So let's see if I hold myself to it. I'm going to do my best. Look at me, I've already got 2 out and it's only March 4th, so that's like better than for the past year and a half. But finally getting in the groove with my new job, and I need to just push myself to do the videoing. I have time. It's just I am lazy, and I get home from work and my brain is exhausted, and I fall into the couch with my supper and the remote, and then it's like I look over at my little coloring nook and I'm like, I should go over there and film a video. And then a cat jumps on my lap and I'm like, maybe tomorrow. So I'm going to try and push myself to actually get there. I am planning, since we're talking plans, so we know the coloring buddy colors. Okay, so now let's just do a little bit of Kathy plans. I am hopefully going to travel back to visit my girlfriend at the end of this month, so that gives me a lot of time, because March is a long month, to get stuff done, and then and to do some videos. And I am going to get, so I got my completed pages, so that's one stack off my coloring desk. I have probably 10 completed books to do flip throughs of, and those are not, I mean, I think they're fun, and I like watching people who share their completed books, especially if they're books I have in my collection. But they're also, for me, just kind of I don't know, a memory vault for myself to know, because I currently am keeping my finished books, but that may not continue, and that way at least I have record of what I have colored. So I have a bunch of those to share, I think, and all of them are probably colored by number. Not all of them are colored by number, but some of them were from 2023 buddy color book I did with my friend Tammy Colors too, that I haven't done a full flip. So there's that. I do have the completed flip of the Spooky Chibis by Alexander Franzese. That was my buddy color project book. If you missed that video, it was actually a couple months back. I got that finally put together. And I'm setting the goal for myself, by the end of the year I want to have filmed my entire collection in collection videos. So the way I'm going to do my collection videos is a little different than others have done. Definitely have to break it into chunks, or it would be like a 10-hour video. So it will be divided into chunks, and I think I will be starting out doing it as by artist or publisher, just because I have my favorites. So I have a lot of specific artists' books. So in fact, like Camellia I mentioned, I will probably, her alone will be broken into different sets. So I will label them all, I'm just going to label them collection and then like what the theme is. I'm not going to break them into parts because I'm giving myself the whole year to get these published. They're not going to be published one after another. They will be published as I get organized and have time. And I'm also planning, which I have seen other people do, and I love that they do that, is I will do the collection, and I will also be showing you any completed pages in those books. So they may be a little bit longer, but I think that's enjoyable to see the completed pages as well. So look forward to that. Again, they will be sprinkled in throughout the year, clearly identified as what they are. I am going to start sharing more of my other crafting, specifically some diamond painting videos out here. And as I usually say, if it's not your thing, whatever I'm posting, you don't have to watch it. I appreciate every single one that watches my videos and your support, but if it's just not something you're interested in, okay. If you like watching my videos, or I should say listening, most of my videos are ones you can just listen to. You don't have to be looking at the screen because of whatever random rabbit hole I run down and silly story I share. Well, then, of course, you don't watch them because that's a guaranteed. I don't plan it. It just happens. So, but they'll be in playlists, and the thumbnail and title will make it very clear. So, like I said, if you absolutely dislike card making, paper crafting, diamond painting, coloring, whatever it is that you don't like, it will be identified. So I'm not gonna bait you into a video that you really don't want to watch. So, okay, friends, it worked. I'm just going under the railroad tracks, under the bridge, doing the last turn to get to work, and yeah, see how much I can get done before this snowstorm moves in. It's supposed to rain and get colder and turned into a snowstorm. So I'm going to be watching the weather pretty close, and as soon as the rain and I see the temperature dropping, I'm going to be heading home. It's the beauty. I'll take my laptop home. I can work from home tomorrow if we actually get this snowstorm. We have not, so we're probably due because we have missed all of the other big storms that have come through. So we probably will get hit this time, but we're like at the fringe. I like being on the fringe, unless it's this fringe that's going out of control. But I hope you have a great day. Thanks for hanging out on this long, keeping me company on the commute to work. And I will be in touch. In case nobody's told you lately, you matter. I love you. You're beautiful. You're amazing. You're all that. You're my people. And I'll see you again soon.